Hey, CC Tutors. This is week 17 for Great Artists. I don't know how to say her name, so I'm butchering it. Morisot, maybe, is my guess. And she is an Impressionist artist. I have for you a card for one of the classes. And then the other thing I have was a book, but it was kind of pricey, so I didn't want to buy two. So we'll share between the classes, so one of you can get your class started with it, and then the other one talk about the artist maybe as you introduce what the project you're doing, and then introduce who the artist is. But it's this beautiful book. And she is known for her texture painting, which is pretty fun. And it has lots of examples. I don't know if you can even see what's going on because I have this. But she was Impressionist, so it's not very realistic. If you should squint at it, then you should see it well. But what we have started here, I don't think I can. Okay, so we've just got set up so far. We have cardstock for the kids to paint on, and these tiny little cups are going to be the texture paints. So this is what we should do as the leaders rather than let the kids put the texture together. Candy made a brown and a green. I have all of the regular colors, so you can mix whatever colors you want for your project. And the regular kind of, all kinds of different sizes for your paintbrushes. In one we have glitter, in one we have cornmeal, one we have salt, and one we have glue. We could bring eggshells, or if you want to gather some more materials that you would want your kids to use, that would be fine too. And we just did a quick light sketch, and then we're going to get started painting. Okay, so this is our impressionistic textured painting. You can see the stuff in there, and then we have that pretty, I think Candy threw some glitter on at the end to give it a little more texture. And then this was our experience with the paint. So we put glue in the black, which didn't seem to affect it very much. The salt in the gray was really cool. That's what she did. Here you can see it really grainy. We had cornstarch in the green, which we had too much cornstarch at first, and it was just super clumpy. We didn't think it would dry, so we added a lot more paint to the cornstarch. We have glitter in the brown, and that turned out, I don't know that you can see it too much on mine, and Candy ended up putting extra glitter on top to make it visible. So it's interesting for the kids to see what the differences were. We put the flower in the yellow, and that made a good texture on that. So I was just trying to mimic the background of that picture. So I don't know if you can even tell what it is. But she's an impressionist, so if you want to tell the older kids to start to do that, that would be fine. And you have that picture of her doing people also. So whatever it is they want to do and what's easy for your class, stick with that. Thank you. We also wanted to note that we started doing the full page of paper and realized it's probably not feasible for kids to do that in 30 minutes. So we cut our cardstock in half, and that seemed to work well. So we will see when these dry. You'll see them at the tutor meeting.